Welcome everyone to the All Mage Party. It's been a couple weeks since you last seen us. Let me change where I'm looking at here. Last time, Gelatinous Cube died. That poor acidic blob of doom. Let's see, now our heroes, finally are recouping after the battle. Sunhound's character, Grovenor, should be a little fatigued. Did you use your, Yeah, that's not important right now. Yeah, you're standing now in this
Did I
tomb.
use the overfill? No, I didn't. Uh,
I assume, or have we rested since I did the porting of our stuff from the cart?
You rested last night, but you haven't rested in the time between when you entered the tomb and the gelatinous cube combat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I remember now.
Come now, we shall finish exploring this place.
William, of course, he dusts off his coat and says, a moment, brothers. I think I'm gonna recuperate myself in this room. Do not mind me. You may continue your explorations. I'll just bar myself inside.
So, still no Endlord as well?
Yes, we're still not joined by either Conway or Inlord, so their characters will be played by me.
And one of them will have a tragic accident.
They probably both will. Hey, just kidding.
What? Alright, so the three of you standing next to the gelatinous cube, are you guys doing anything special?
I don't even remember what we're doing last time with it.
How should we proceed with exploring this thing?
Lucian, in between both Grovenor and your groups, he says, well, family, we should persist down any one of these hallways. Evil is sure to be present here in this tomb. And we must rid it from this world.
That does sound like Endlord.
Isaac makes his way over to William and points out and reminds William that your flashlight is moving to a different location.
Oh, right, he snaps his fingers and then manifests his own little light, but I'm not going to give him a light source because unless, of course,
since,
someone is following his light.
No, I was just basically giving Isaac an out to not follow the zealous flashlight and stay with another source of light.
Well, Fia doesn't actually need a light anymore. So,
Well,
how about
you'll still need a light just so you can move your character thing. So,
well, still, what I would actually like to do this now. Basically, I will concentrate on my earth sight. So I can see what's down the hallway.
let's see. Did we figure out the range on that?
I have it noted.
It's,
medium range.
Okay, so
To caster levels.
Let me do this so I can figure that out real quick. Yeah, that covers quite an area. Let's see, if I ping right here, can you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
Okay. Just gonna keep pinging.
That's
Hmm.
4. Wait. Ooh, I don't see everything. Wait. This area is so big, I didn't actually look at all of it while you were pinging it. Had to zoom out. Ooh, there's quite a few things still hidden.
Do you tell the party that?
Yeah. I'm telling the others. How many exactly? I didn't count. My fucking. I'll inform the others. Yeah, I'll inform the others. I have 6 entities here unaccounted for.
Valak pipes up and says, well, as you know, I can see in the dark, and heading straight down this hallway, it dead ends, but there is a door on the left at the end of this hallway, and maybe about halfway down this hallway, it branches off with another hall to the right.
I will actually suggest we follow the a handedness rule. Basically, just every turn we take the leftmost. We take the leftmost branching path.
So go
Fine,
through the
I will
doorway
follow
at the
your
end of the
lead.
hall.
Just go down the hallway here. Forward.
Ooh, I
Alright,
spotted
stop.
something.
I think something spotted you as well.
I think it won't last enough. I want to shoot it. Do you
Oops,
need to
didn't-
roll perception?
I probably didn't reset the turn counter, did I? Nope.
So the thing that spotted me, can I sense it with their sight?
What was the duration on it?
Concentration.
Are you still concentrating as you move?
Yes.
Okay, then you know it's there. It doesn't have concealment against you.
Where exactly? I just think. Okay, down there.
And you can still sense creatures that are here.
Assalamu alaikum, my fellow undead.
Another day on Roll20, another gripe I obtain on
Develop?
their UI
Yes.
design.
Oh, what's wrong with the UI design?
The turn order popped over the character sheet I was currently viewing. Minor complaint, but still annoying UI design.
I usually put the character
Just
sheet
do
in
the
left
smart
corner.
thing and open your character sheet in another window.
Yes.
Or you could just click on the name of your character sheet and it collapses it.
Yeah, I did
collapses
that
the
too.
window.
I usually have it collapsed.
And I won't roll for initiative with Inlord. I'll just have him go after everyone else, which happens to be after initiative 2.
Fuck.
Alright, Sophia, you being the most aware person of where exactly this creature is, you can sense it and you can move first.
Yeah, sorry I was late. It's about I just realized I forgot to transfer shit over from the level up. It's been 2 weeks and I haven't bored about this campaign much. Sorry.
No worries. It's been
Got
too
No
stress.
worries, you're still level 2.
I have the XP and HP. Just I forgot to transfer it over.
What to do?
You forgot to click on your token, Carl.
Of course I did.
And you'll go after the human skeleton. I'll remember it.
I will continue concentrating on my earth side. I will take a 5-foot step. Wait, I can where I can't hit it from here, right?
No.
No. You know what? Just
Skip.
I'll actually skip initiative. Yeah, I just lower my initiative to what?
Okay.
16. Can you manually change it?
Not to an approximate number. It will just multiply it every round. Grovenor, you're next.
I cannot shoot him from here, can I?
Not from where you're standing now.
To move or to not move? That is the question.
Well, you can take the most
Okay.
damage, so.
Leroy Jenkins. Can
You
I
might
shoot
wanna
it from
move.
here, or do I have to move?
You might have to move one more space down.
Leroy Jenkins, so a bit. Ooh. And I shoot barrage at it.
All right. Roll for attack and damage. All right. Hit. Damage.
Probably 28.
The bloody shots resound from your gun. With the noise simulating gunpowder, it impacts the skeleton and its body covered by chainmail, and it swiftly crumbles beneath the percussive force of your bloody firearm. And that combat's over.
No.
Leave some for us, come on.
Righto, excellent
Ooh.
teamwork, chaps.
Ah, Valek's British now.
There is a closed door there. This thing goes more.
Actually,
more
just
deep.
let's just go back up and continue forward. The left turn rule.
Do any of my abilities give me ability to create light?
That would be cantrips.
All right.
Yeah, you see you left your character behind.
Will I be able to create light on my
Yes.
weapon?
Yes, you would.
Cantrip.
5-foot light. Your saith would shine like a candle.
That's not too bad.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Just so not dependent on everyone.
There you go. All right, so
I want to touch the door and see if I can open it.
all right. You approach the door, and it's made of wood with metal handles. It opens without much resistance. Within, the light spills from, actually, is there the light source behind you? Yeah. The light spills forth from Isabel's scythe into this room. You see the immaculate tile and the stonework give way to soft, spongy dirt. And within you can see a body lying on the floor, half covered by this dirt.
I approach it and I want to shoot it just to be safe.
Alright, the armored, the slightly armored body rings out the noise of metal clashing against metal with your shot perforating a hole in its head. Do you want to examine the body?
Everybody is dead. Yeah. Do you want me to roll
Perception check?
perception? He's transgender.
You rifle through the half-submerged body, and you don't really see anything of note that you care much about, unless you want, like, old male armor.
Is the armor metal?
No.
Yes, that mail is mostly metal, isn't it?
It's almost completely metal.
I'm basically what I'm asking is how much of the metal is left? How oxidized is this thing?
It is slightly oxidized.
Hmm.
It is
Isaac
very
doesn't quite
aged.
consider it worth the disease.
Alright, nobody else is gonna look at the body?
Let's see if if there's anything useful on it. Perception, yeah.
Alright. Alright, around its neck you can see a cord leading into its, underneath its armor. Pulling on it you can see a you can see a hand-sized, tarnished, silver key.
Silver key. I wonder what this does.
Good job, sister.
That's about it here, right? Nothing else.
Not that you can see, it's just a bunch of, dirt there.
Fine, then
Dirt, you say? There be
Yes,
metal
lots
in
of-
there.
continue.
I mean, iron filings, maybe? Alright, stealth check.
Me?
Anyone that's past this point in the hall?
Isaac is on his way to double check on William.
Okay, but, stop any movement.
Alright,
Oof.
that's fucking great.
Yeah, and you just happen to be standing by
Leroy
that door.
Jenkins. That's what you hear me scream because it's my fucking roll.
The door violently opens, from the racket you've been making, traipsing about the halls like it's, well,
Okay,
like
on the
it's your
place.
home. Yes. And
Roll initiative?
well, not before initiative, the creature that opens this door is a rotted, soldier wearing, rotted archer's clothes of some kind, but no armor to speak of. It shambles forward to, try to hit you, but of course, it's very weak at doing that. Now roll initiative.
All right.
Ooh, nice. Not-
All right, so Valak, you're first.
Okay, give me just 1 second here. Okay, he's going to create a wall of illusionary fire. In these 2 squares.
Okay.
And because he now has illusionary touch twice, it will do damage to anything that
Non-lethal damage.
non-lethal damage that fails to disbelieve it when it passes through.
All right, there we go. Got your wall of fire right there, marked by the red crosses or X's. Are you gonna inform your fellows that this is in fact not real fire?
Well, be difficult to do that without also informing the bad guys that it's not real. So.
But they're dead though.
Well,
This
that
raises
doesn't
an
mean they're not
important
intelligent,
question.
man.
This raises an important question on whether or not zombies retain language abilities from their past life.
Yes. Let's consider this an experiment.
Okay. You have a move action left. Do you want to take it?
Let's see. Yes, I will. Step backwards like that.
All right. Via, you're up. Spontaneously, a wall of fire appeared between you and Esbel, crackling with unusual heat.
So I can only see one of the enemies. So take some move action though. You know what? I'll just no, wait. I can't reach actually there. I'd have to move. No wait. If I move here, I can reach him with my staff, right?
Yes, you can, but you also have to roll a will save and a reflex save.
Yeah. I will actually
Actually,
move
no,
closer.
just a will save.
I will actually move here, and we'll save. So that's 20. Or possibly 22, depending on how you interpret behavior.
What was your wisdom again? Just double checking.
16, modifier 3. And I get, what? 3 from Elementalist, 2 from Mage Knight.
Okay. And you get the
It's a
resist
bit,
magic
it's a bit
one.
high
Yeah,
for
okay.
now, yeah.
So, yeah, you don't take any damage from the fire. You can tell that's an illusion created by Valak.
Uh,
Alright, and now that you're there, what are you going to do?
I can't reach around the corner for this guy, right?
He's technically adjacent to you, so you can hit him, yeah.
I can hit him. Okay, then I will attack the skeleton. Bonk. Plus, I'm using energy strike with it. So,
Well, it doesn't much matter because this one's dead.
oh, 6 was enough. The extra 2 doesn't matter.
Yep. Alright, so that skeleton's dead. Used up your movement and your standard.
And nothing much else to do.
Alright, Isaac. You're gonna keep running back to William?
I wouldn't say running. I was more casually walking. Is there any like slightest, dimmest like poke out from the door from William's light cantrip?
You'd assume he has the door closed since he said he was gonna bar himself in for a while.
Yes, but I'm just wondering if the crack underneath the door is leaking light from this position.
There's not enough light that he's emitting to leak out to there.
Hmm.
It's candlelight, not lantern light.
Ah. Hmm. Where's my... Yeah. Let's see. I think Isaac is more curious on what the loud bang is, so he's going to go about here and ask the others what's happening.
And from that position, you can see I think you can see the glow of the illusory wall of fire. So you can tell at least something's happening.
Valak
Yeah.
whispers to Isaac, "Don't worry, the fire is just an illusion."
Whereas Isabel shouts, "Thanks
Isaac
for the
says
tip!"
very obtusely and with no concern, why are we whispering?
Well, and not in a whisper, but somewhat softly, Valak says, "Well, you see, there's a zombie and a couple of skeletons on the other side of that wall of fire. Which is why I am standing back here."
That is a very wise choice.
That's now 6 seconds of talking. So
Yes.
Okay.
Isaac would like to. Isaac is very content with the conversation he had. Let's see. Isaac will just wait for something to happen, I guess.
Okay. Skipping to Isabel's turn then.
I'm just gonna make a simple attack with my scythe, coming down on the zombie in front of me.
All right, go for it.
Since that's all I can fucking
And you were
fail.
so surprised that you swung right over its head.
Yep.
All right. Oh, did you want to take another action besides the standard to do something? Like
I don't think I
flee
can
through
do
the
anything
fire
else.
or something?
I have Fia next to me. My character feels safe, and the idea of
Yeah.
we can
you're
fight together and we
bingo.
won't die.
Yeah, I can't. These assholes don't take bludgeoning damage, and I can only do bludgeoning except cantrip. I was kinda counting of you to
Stand
slap
and
you in
fight.
your hat.
But just stand and fight. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, Grosvenor, your turn.
Gonna move here. I'm gonna shoot the one. The
Oh, will
skeleton.
you?
But before you shoot, roll 1d100 for each shot.
You know that repeating pattern I mentioned last time? I'm starting to see it again.
Give me a second.
This is a character flaw you'll have to undo with some serious conversation.
Or a good
It's
bludgeoning
not a
weapon.
flaw, it's a feature.
Okay. Not okay. Roll your barrage.
How many times does this make it? This is like the third or
And
fourth.
remember, kids, it's not a flaw, it's a feature.
Okay, the first one. what were you aiming at again? The zombie or the skeleton?
The skeleton.
Okay, the first shot,
Okay, so-
you shoot over Fia's shoulder, and you somehow miss the skeleton that's in there. The second shot lands straight into Fia's back.
Ouch.
It will heal.
Yeah,
that-
you
that-
will heal it.
Yeah, that's not a flesh wound that you just dealt to Fia, by the way.
Fucking nigger. That's 66% of my HP gone.
It
Just
will heal,
well,
no
not
worries.
exactly 66. A bit less.
So, for those of you nearby, you can definitely hear the sound of skin tearing after that last shot, and you're almost certain that it wasn't a rotting, fetid corpse that got torn.
Hear the shrill screeching of a femoid.
Okay.
Remember, it wasn't a mistake, it was a feature.
You just
Yeah.
hear, God damn it, Grosvenor! Will you fucking stop shooting rounds when we're in front of stuff?
Now watch this zombie beating my AC and dealing exactly 9 damage. So I just about start dying.
If you just
Congrats.
got out of the firing line, then this won't happen.
It's funny because there's an actual fire line now. Let's see. Lucian steps up. What abilities did he have? Let me double check that real quick.
Lucian steps up and says, "Brother, you missed."
Brother,
No,
you
no, no, no.
you hit the
Home
wrong
is a
target.
fucking-
Isabel was on the left.
There is no wrong target if it is in front of me. I wonder if there is an indiscriminate fire kind of feature.
Okay, he's gonna cause the zombie to glow with a radiance.
And I'm dazzled.
Yes, you are. Well, I mean, you're standing next to Lucian anyway.
Yep.
He says, "Look to the light for salvation, brothers and sisters." He has Ori Ori approach, but he does not have him go into the fire, and though I think he was in earshot, so he'll have his doctor companion. Where is he? Wrong one. He'll walk up and touch Fia. Let's see. Oh, he didn't have the dice in there yet. Okay, take back each
Yeah.
8 hit points.
Decent.
I just imagine the plague doctor in the wall of fire. This is fine while healing the teammates. Everything's fine.
I am curing the disease. Okay, the skeleton, its bones clack as it shambles forward. Let's see. It's going to hit Fia with the scimitar.
Jesus. Oh, good. He lowballed on damage. So
Do you have
the crit AC 18.
it only does 3 damage because I don't think it is
Yeah.
over your AC, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 18 AC crit doesn't confirm.
You were slightly distracted by Grosvenor shooting in the back, and of course the pleasant sensation of the plague doctor healing away your pain, to have another creature come by and stab you in the front.
Yeah. If the crit confirmed, I would be at 0 hit points. Yay.
Friendly fire is
It's
the
always
best, isn't
me.
it?
Jesus.
If you would please step away from the firing line.
Alright, so the zombie, realizing that has a weapon in its hand, decides, you know, I'm gonna use that against this big-breasted broad in front of me.
Oof.
Fuck.
And then it follows up by putting pretty much all of its weight clumsily against you.
Get it off. Get it off.
Gonna get great.
Oh, yeah, and I've just taken like half my fucking.
Yeah, so
That's sexual harassment.
the zombie does this big telegraphed overhead swing, cutting into you, and then follows up by shoulder checking you immediately. It is quite painful.
Well, I did take like 15 points of fucking damage.
Alright, so now
It
it
will
is
heal.
back to Valak.
Okay, now that there are some meat shields between him and the enemies, he will move to here so he can see what's going on. And
You look from between
out of there
Lucian's massive wings, and you see past the throng of bodies and the fire that you've made, a skeleton and a zombie there. The zombie's actually glowing for some reason because of Lucian.
be a fed.
He's a glowy.
Glow in the dark. I probably shouldn't finish that sentence. But run
Let's
over
see,
if you can.
Can he use his cantrip attack without breaking concentration of maintaining the fire illusion?
No, and do keep in mind you're firing into melee through soft cover, much like
What do you mean?
Grosvenor.
Like that
It's not
line of
over, it
obstruction.
is the
Jesus.
Oh,
Nick.
okay. Is that how it works? I thought it would just like appear like a burst of fire would happen at the target. I didn't realize it was
No, that would be
traveling between me.
yeah, that'd be a targeted spell, like like an area of emanation somewhere.
Hmm.
You still need to see
y-
where
y-
you're
your-
casting
Your
it.
your cantrips are kind of like raised in the fact that you need to have like a straight line of fire from like your finger or something.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, you have to move when you can. You have to move up so I can shoot the skeleton.
What? So you can hit
The
Plaguey?
skeleton might just die, actually, so...
What about my my shadow mark ability? Is that
It
does
is
that
much.
work the same way?
It's a ranged touch attack, so it will work the same way as a projectile.
Okay. All right.
The joys of
Well,
fighting in corridors.
yes.
That's actually the superior method for environment for Isaac to fight, because loop space goes burr.
Loop space does indeed go burr.
So if I can, I'll just move another 5 feet back to keep the hallway clear and just continue
Off.
to maintain the firewall.
And offer emotional support.
Yes, yes. I support strong women, which is why I'm allowing Fia and Asbel to take the lead in this battle, because I believe they can do it. And what kind of big brother would I be if I didn't allow them to be strong women in the lead?
Can't
Alright.
you move the wall of fire towards the skeleton on the zombie?
Yes, do 3 non-lethal damage to Isabel as the wall of fire moves inward or outward.
It's not a bug, it's a fisher.
Okay, as Fia, it's your turn.
Yes. And bonk.
Okay, let's see if that hits the skeleton. It does not. You're swinging in the near melee space that your normal reach wouldn't exactly function with.
No, I can choose to wield it.
Yeah,
It's not a reach weapon.
I'm just explaining things here.
Yeah.
Narrating as you were. And as you do your your stabbing motion with your quick staff, all the impact seems easily absorbed by the armor of the skeleton, the chain shirt that it's wearing.
I thought you were gonna give me penalties for
No,
close range
no.
with a reach weapon, yeah.
I'd tell
I
you
still
way
have-
beforehand if I was
Yeah.
getting penalties.
Fuck it, combat maneuver trip. Let me just
isn't
get
that-
it up.
Oh no, you have
Sweep,
open hand.
sweep
Yeah.
actually. Open hand,
Okay, what's your roll?
and CMB 11. Fuck. That's a 9.
Yep, that's not good enough.
Womp womp.
All right, Isaac. From what you can hear where you're standing, there's an impressive amount of failure going on for a zombie and a skeleton.
Isaac would like to witness. Oh wow. So with the 20-foot movement, do I still have the ability to cast a spell at either of these two?
Correct. You still have that ability.
About how tall are these ceilings?
For sake of me measuring in a way that doesn't cause me to rip the roots of my hair out, let's say 10 foot.
So that zombie would fit on top of that skeleton.
Give or take, yeah.
So Isaac would like to teleport that zombie on top of that skeleton.
Okay. Give me the DC of your teleport ability. And you don't have to make a ranged attack for that, do you?
I'm pretty sure I just need line of sight with range.
Line of sight, and the creature makes a will save.
I believe so. DC is 3. Did I write this down?
Okay, what? Give me your intelligence modifier and your caster level with warp, because that's what your DC is going to be. Unless you have like a sphere focus.
Isn't that encounter third level, right? Or
okay, so your caster level would be 3, which is, and you have like what, 18 in intelligence?
look. Modifier 5 intelligence, 20 total.
Okay, so your DC is 16.
16. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just R1d16.
DC is 16.
So I just roll 1d16.
You don't
No,
roll
no.
anything.
You don't roll. I roll.
The zombie rolls against your DC,
Okay.
And Jesus Christ.
Oof.
and he passes. Yay!
The glowing zombie shimmers for a moment, and before it even fades slightly, it just reasserts its dominance in its current location by T-posing. Alright, Isabel.
Cut him in half.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is literally just hit him with my scythe.
Or, alternative, well, you can also, yeah, you can still hit him like that. He does take 7 damage. You lop into his fetid flesh and his unarmored exterior, considerably damaging him, but you don't mortally wound the dead creature.
Now, I can move.
Yeah, you can either move backwards or you can use your it doesn't take a standard action to make yourself ghost form, right?
No, it doesn't. It's just
Yeah,
like what happens, I think.
Yeah, you can use that to move through the zombie and give Grovenor a line of fire that isn't through a teammate.
Yeah, okay, so...
He suddenly deeply, but okay.
What's my movement again?
Sorry? The
I
movement.
said, what's my movement again?
Standard movement's 30 feet.
Alright, good point.
And you can indeed move through walls.
Yes. Me roll. Slip back there just so I don't get fucking shot or hit again.
Alright, Isabel goes ghost and bravely leaves Fia behind.
It's a cool
Yeah,
power. What sphere is that from?
Temporarily. Wraith.
What sphere is that power from? That's pretty cool.
It's not a sphere, it's a class ability.
Oh. Nice.
In the spells tab,
Yes.
spell
I'm gonna
casting,
move
is
that.
that DC accurate?
Here.
Let me check your character sheet real quick. And Grovenor, if you're moving there, you have to take a will save. let's see. Where do you have it listed?
Oh no, the fire.
The left side
Oh, it hurts
spellcasting.
so much.
Yep, spellcasting ability mod 5 works. Your concentration would actually be. We can go through this later.
Yep.
So far, you can just take the DC from the level 1 position. When you get the encounter level 4, you can take the DC from the spell level 2 position, which is 17.
Okay.
How much non-lethal do I take?
7
Equal
points.
to. Oh, it's equal to double your character level? Okay.
It's
What will
the
be-
caster level plus my casting ability modifier. So
Oh,
level
okay.
3 plus 4. So
Alright, 7 damage. Non-lethal damage.
Yeah. And I'm gonna shoot the zombie.
Wait, did you give yourself temporary hit points for hitting Fia?
Yes.
Thief! Thief!
The non-lethal I have it in
Oh, sorry, what was.
my character sheet.
Okay, alright, but I was wondering what the 2 was. I'm guessing that's your spell points? Or something?
Yes, those are my spell points. My temporary hit points, I already lost them because
Okay.
one round already passed.
Alright, just making sure where everything was. Alright, so. Yeah, you can do your damaging attack now.
And I think I failed one, but I hit the other one.
Were you doing an attack apiece?
No, I attacked with the barrage to the zombie.
Okay. Yep, you've done 3 total damage to the zombie. You hit it with a couple percussive shots, but the bullets just sink into the dead flesh, not really doing much of anything.
Got it.
Because undead creatures are pain.
Yeah.
That red one is my temporary hit points.
Okay. Alright, it is Lucian's turn. He sees that he can't really do much of anything without hitting his comrades, so he says, Brother, I give you the gift of haste. He casts haste on Grosvenor. And then he has Ori use Cure on Fia again.
What will be
Taking all the
plaguing?
cures here. Nice.
Only 2 though. Alright, so human skeleton here. He starts swinging his weapon again at Fia. And
Nope.
this time Fia is actually more, not distracted. Parrying that scimitar away easily with her quarterstaff. And the zombie at the bottom of the initiative order shambles forward and tries to tackle. Who is that again? The Grosvenor. $17 hit.
Yep, but the +1 from haste makes my AC 17, so I don't know.
If it meets or exceeds, it does damage.
Got
So,
it.
so take 10 damage.
Well, you're a big boy, you can take it.
Technically, it's only 8.
Yep. All right, Velik, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. Fia already disbelieved my illusion, so she's
Oh.
in no danger from it anymore. Right?
Can I just the zombie moved through my space. I can't because I'm engaged with the
And it's also a
skeleton, right?
5-foot step.
Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that.
Okay. Now back
Continue.
to Velik.
Okay. So, because she already disbelieved the illusion, she's not in any danger from it, right?
No.
Okay.
But Grovenor is.
So, yeah, I'd like to advance it forward into the zombie.
There's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll will just for the fuck of it. It doesn't appear to have any effect on the zombie. Any other actions you want to take?
No, I'll leave it at that.
All right, Sophia, you're now standing in what is translucent fire to you. It's your turn.
Same thing again. Just in what order? Let's just bonk the skeleton first. Yeah, that's a nope.
Can't even bonk the boner away.
And I will try to trip the skeleton. How about
Okay,
that?
that succeeds.
Does it? Wow.
The skeleton is now prone, if I can find a good. There we go. Yep, so its AC is -4 for melee attacks, but +4 for ranged attacks. And then whatever attacks it rolls in melee also has a -4 to hit.
And if he stands up, I get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, you do. Alright, Isaac, you're watching this all go down.
Isaac hollers out at Fiad. Need help?
I mean, that zombie is looking kind of dangerous.
On the lift?
Well, they aren't flanking me, I think. Yeah, they aren't.
No.
Basically,
So,
Isaac is asking you if you want to prioritize evac over attack.
Look, just this zombie took a lot of damage. Just, try to do some more to him. Maybe he'll go down.
You see, there's this wonderful problem in my way. All of this fleshy problem in my way.
I know.
I'll solve it by teleporting the zombie.
I tried that already.
Try again.
Well, try it again.
Let's see.
Or get me the fuck out of there.
Oh, I know what to do. I'm gonna try to deliberately teleport the zombie into this wall. Right about there.
Let's see. I don't think that's actually possible, according to the text of teleport.
Unseeing teleport should allow me to do it. The fact that unseeing teleport even allows myself to be teleported inside of walls means that I should be able to deliberately teleport myself inside of walls.
Okay. So you want to spend the additional spell point to try that?
Yes.
All right. Unlucky day for the zombie. Roll 1d6 to see how much damage this maneuver does. Just good enough. You see the zombie's appearance flicker as it is teleported. You see its appearance vanish for a moment before it returns, covered by a visceral scarring on its dead tissue, and then it just falls over, lifeless again.
Yeah, the
That's a little
text of the
difficult to
ability
see,
says
but
it
there's
should appear randomly, so.
Oh, within 100 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do a quick roll
Just for
then.
future reference, if I mess up on that, that could be fun.
I added the above and below axis just for shits and giggles, but huh. Okay, yeah, you don't see the zombie. Its loot is nowhere to be found.
Well fucking done.
Hey, we just have to search within 100 feet.
I could probably find it.
100 feet in any direction from where you teleported the zombie.
Also, you need to consider chain reappearances, as in it reappeared in a wall. Oops, next step. Oh, now it's 1,000 feet.
I wonder if this world has the Underdark.
If it had elves, it might have it. Dead to the elves.
There's just some dark elf hunting down in the poisonous abyss, and they just see a mangled, maimed human corpse just appear in front of them.
This is why I'm very reserved using this ability. I'm just under the assumption that this thing will appear on top of me. If I do this, I only do this when I'm pretty damn sure it'll kill it.
Alright, so Isaac's turn, I think, is over. Isabel the Brave, how's your new location?
Yes. And everyone's far too grouped up, and I don't want to use a spell point because I only have
Also,
not a lot left.
Isabel didn't have line of sight to the zombie disappearing, so now Isabel just sees an empty space where the zombie was.
You know, past the snake and a giant vampire man.
Don't call me a vampire or I will shoot you.
I am going after
Hey,
for past my
hey,
turn.
you sucked my lifeblood out of me. You're a vampire.
No, I'm half a vampire, you filthy, filthy human.
This is like
Alright.
Warmonger saying he's half French.
You can
Oh my
figure
God,
out what
no.
your pronouns are later. Isabel, do you have
shoot the
anything?
game.
Do you have any action you want to take? Because I can skip you.
Skip me, yeah.
All right, Grovenor, your turn.
Can I shoot freely here? From here? Or do I have to roll a d100?
Question: do you have the sniper sphere?
Not yet.
Okay, so if you do roll, take a -4 to your attack. That's the only penalty.
Hmm. Do I kill it or do I kill her? That is the question. I will heal myself.
Presents two options. Takes third.
This isn't the binary choices I was promised.
I heal 8.
No, your
Alright.
damage 8.
Effect heal, yeah, whatever. That is with the affliction talent.
I just realized I can do all kinds of fun things with unseen teleport and ranged teleport. I can just teleport these skeletons to the surface if we're not too far underground.
And that's my turn.
I mean, yes, you can. Alright, that's your turnover. Let's see. Plaguey winks out of existence.
Bye,
Like so.
Plaguey.
Oh yeah, I forgot that zombie also had a glow on it too. So it's a glowing mingled corpse wherever it arrived.
Hey, if it's close by, at least we'll be able to see it.
Imagine being able to see it.
I don't
Given that
think
we're in
you
a
will ever see
lots
that
of
fucking
enclosed
corpse.
corridor space, I think it's pretty reasonable to assert that it reached the second iteration, but within 1,000 feet.
Also,
Oh.
if I had shot, I will have to take a -5, so.
Alright, so Ori Ori slithers between everyone, and because Ori Ori was in earshot, hearing it was an illusion, he disbelieves the illusion immediately, and he's going to do his attack. He bites, crunching down on the skeleton's arm, but the skeleton still seems to be functioning properly.
Is the
And-
skeleton now attended by Ori?
No, it's not grappling the skeleton. It did have to recoil after the skeleton decided to swing its weapon at the snake now. And of course, that doesn't do anything. The broken scimitar just doesn't even dent the scales, pretty much, because it's a scary magical snake. Alright, Valak.
Valak will advance the wall of fire onto the skeleton.
There we go. The wall of fire doesn't seem to have any effect.
The skeleton witnessed the wall of fire go through the door and is now disbelieving the wall of fire.
No, it still doesn't disbelieve. Anything else, or move to Fia?
Can I make any sort of attack action still? Like use my cantrip?
You have 4 layers of soft cover.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, 3. Guess Grosvenor's a little out of the way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I'll end my turn then.
Alright, Fia, ready to show off your quarterstaff skills again?
Bonk.
Yep, there you go. You can hit a enemy that's on the ground. You
So he's
pop
done.
open.
Nice.
You pop open its skull, and it stops moving.
Are the doors opened inwards or outwards? Like towards us or towards that?
Let's say inwards.
No, they towards us because the
yeah,
the zombie
pushed out.
opened them, pushed it open. Examine skeleton.
They are equipped with short swords. Yeah, I know it's listed as scimitar, but it's pretty much the same stat layout. Short swords and chain armor of some kind, and rotted clothes.
It all looks useless, right?
Well, it's less than useful, but it's still useful. And inside you have a bunch of... Well, you have 4 stone sarcophagus filling up the spaces in the cloisters of the room. Each of them is empty. You can suppose that the corpses you've been fighting have been raised from any one of these sarcophagi.
Okay,
I feel
nothing
like
to
they
see
are
here
vampires,
anymore.
right?
Did you want to do a perception check as you examine the room?
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay, as you're doing your tremor sensing and whatnot, you notice something odd about this section of wall, like it's hollow.
Hollow wall. Does it look like it has any faults or anything? Any cracks in it?
For the most part, you can see just stone facing and a lot of brickwork without many visible cracks in the masonry. But on closer inspection, you do see a brick that kind of seems to be standing out somewhat with a chalice-shaped engraving on it.
Poke with staff.
Alright, you push it in, and the door begins to open up. Let's see, how would I indicate this? That way.
I will suggest that you let me in first.
Alright, inside, a musty smell assaults your nose because you obviously opened up a chamber that hasn't been ventilated properly to the outside air in probably hundreds of years. Within, you see a
Can I see
sarcophagus,
or
still.
perceive any trap?
Jesus Christ, let me narrate. Inside, you see a stone sarcophagus, still covered and sealed. Atop their sarcophagus has lettering in language that you probably haven't studied. The inscriptions seem to glow as you observe them. Okay, now what was your question, Sunhan?
Can I see if there are any traps?
What's your perception check? You do not
16.
see any traps.
Other than Fia.
Other than Fia, yeah.
Pia needs to roll a D100, and if she rolls under 40, it's a suicide. Nonetheless, I want to examine the sarcophagi. What do I need to roll?
Perception again.
Would
to see here?
You don't see anything of interest aside from the glowing text up on top of it.
would knowledge
What-
arcana be at all useful in trying to decipher the writing?
No. Do you have linguistics?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then roll linguistics.
Oof.
It seems to be an ancient local language, or ancient language local to this region. Oh God, I forgot the name.
DRNS.
Oh, not the name of the region, but yes, it'd be a DRNS language. This would be the text reads, "Her holy maiden Elnid, may she rest in peace."
Valak relays that information to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna open it.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, I will smack you
What do
with
you
my
need
staff.
me to roll?
Roll attack
If
of
you do that,
opportunity
you get-
on Grosvenor.
Okay, get shot. As response, I shoot him.
You miss. Oh, you hit with the second. No, you didn't say barrage, so you miss.
No, I shoot him with barrage.
And also attack of opportunity and shooting into melee. So your first attack was 12, your second attack was 16.
Oh, so none of them hit. Nice.
Is any voice of reason gonna charge in this room and say, "What the fuck are you shooting at each other for?"
I'm not shooting, actually.
Hey, watch it! You're gonna hit me.
So,
To open the thing.
I will inform you that these corpses, if they rest, they rest. They are not no threat to us. We should put down those that are a threat to us.
If
We should-
could I use the sense motive skill to be able to tell if there's like good energy radiating from that sarcophagus, or if
Not
it's
sense
evil?
motive.
That's not sense motive. With the cantrips have detect magic, right?
Yes, they
something like
do
that.
have detect magic, but when detect evilness or goodness.
Would knowledge engineering lead me to believe this thing is, or any indication on whether this thing would be the source of this dungeon? or some core, or something important to the dungeon's functionality?
I don't know if engineering would do that, actually.
Or dungeoneering or engineering?
Also, Verdan, no. I was reading and no, my attack will actually hit because I have the melee combatant associated feat with the barrage sphere.
Melee combatant does what again?
The thing that allows me to shoot in melee and don't have that -4 in it to shoot at an enemy in melee, not through an enemy, not through a teammate. If I'm not mistaken, if not, ignore me.
What is it called again?
What?
Give me a second.
Yeah, I'd prefer you to link that so I can know.
Point blank shot and
Nope.
rapid shot. Okay, ignore me then.
Yeah, point blank shot gives you a bonus when you're firing within 30 feet.
So it will be a -3 instead of a -4, but I will still miss.
I think you already have the bonus from point blank shot factored
I'm
in, so.
retarded. I'm being retarded.
Verdant,
Yep.
what would it take for Isaac to compare the energy coming off of these skeletons, or whatever is coming off of these skeletons, the magic from these skeletons, to the whatever is coming off of this
Knowledge Arcane.
to
Actually, no, wait, spellcraft.
Oof.
I will.
Okay, Valak
do the
is.
same, yeah.
Valak and Fia are much more useful. You have like drawn off to a completely different conclusion. You're like, they're kind of the same. They have to do with death. While as everyone around you sees like whatever spell that's residing on the coffin is like something for repose, like it we would keep the remains fresh, as it were.
So Isaac has come to the conclusion that this coffin should be destroyed. Got it.
Yes.
I would like to actually roll knowledge to. He said something about some noble, right? Would knowledge nobility help with recognizing maybe?
Got it. This age, I think it'd be knowledge history.
Okay, so I don't have that one. Nice.
I have that one,
No.
but I'm content with just destroying it.
It is evil.
Well,
It must be. It must be cast into the fire.
Why are we disturbing someone's eternal rest? This doesn't seem right.
Brother, this contraption is obviously responsible for the formation of this dungeon.
You obviously
we
do not
most
have
certainly
enough
don't
information to
invite-
ascertain that.
No, I agree with Fia. This whoever is resting in this sarcophagus is not a threat to us. It's
Lucian stands back from behind the opened secret door and he says, whatever is in there, brothers, we need to leave it be. It is obviously a sign of the god's love for a creature to be entombed in such way.
And I just realized I was muted for a little bit.
Welcome back.
I completely agree, pretty much. We should leave this place how it is. We should not destroy anything from here. It's clear whoever was put here is meant to stay here.
Oh, and
especially with how well hidden it was as well.
In regards to perception on the rest of the room, you can see would probably be the normal way to enter this room. The door, you can see a mechanism attached to what would be the latches of the door, presumably to link to a trap that affects whoever's on the other side of the door when they try to pick the lock or open it up. Sunhound, you
Anyone?
need to roll strength.
How about disable
No.
device first? No one has that, right?
Probably.
Yikes.
You don't even make the stonework budge around you. You kind of just have your boots slide on the tile floor as you attempt to push this thing.
It's blocked. I need to shoot it, can I?
I will
Uh,
bonk you.
Lucian shouts, "No! Quit whatever you're doing, brother."
So
If
you're
you
saying there's
don't,
something
I will
behind
shoot
here, right, sister? Just weird. to say.
Don't open the door.
What if I was to simply walk through it?
I said don't open the door. You have a inventive way of bypassing my request.
I'm
So
just saying if
whatever.
you want whatever's in there, I could just simply walk through.
Well, my suspicion
And-
is we can go get to the other side by just backtracking and continuing on
Well,
through the course. So
Well, let's hope so.
yeah. Off we go.
Why am I going first? I shouldn't.
Alright, so
It's just all darkness and you can only see yourself.
I moved you out of it just so you can move your character.
So here's the door.
nothing over there.
Okay, quit moving.
No.
Jesus Christ. Near the other side of the door to what you assume is the room you're in, you see a charred outline of what could have been a body before the doorway. The double doors are locked closed with an ornate silver lock. There's text above the doorway in that similar language. Not shimmering, mind you, just inscribed in the stonework. And above the door, there's also a figure carved into the stone shaped like a dragon with an open mouth pointing into the hallway.
Should I roll linguistics again to try and read what's written?
Sure. It says safety and compassion for the purest.
So you said something about a lock.
Yes.
Can I compare my key to the lock?
I will
Looking at the
move away
lock,
from there.
you see that the key might be able to fit, but that doesn't really say much since it's a since it's just a lock opening. You can't tell what the insides of the lock are based upon the key. Well, based upon the
Well, I'll
outside of the
just
lock.
walk up to it slowly. Try it.
Roll reflex save.
Reflex save, nice.
Okay, and you got evasion, so you put the key into the lock and you hear, like, immediately as you're scratching around inside, a rumbling sound above your head. You look up and see a glow of light coming from the stone dragon's mouth, and you quickly jump back, and you see like everything in the area in front of the door up to the torch sconce covered in a wide cone of flame.
We're on the key, I
it's,
guess.
yeah, and then it stops.
Well, now we know. Should we turn right now? Actually, left from normal view. Check out the stairs later.
I'm gonna make a stealth check.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just feel like I need to make a stealth check.
All right, but
Hey,
You
but from
attract
that-
everyone.
I,
By
said,
taking
I
nods.
was about to say that's gonna be a benefit of 1. Oh wait, that's a 2.
Anyway, from that Four Corners intersection, you notice to the compass south, there's the stairway leading up. The air kind of smells fresher from there, but you're not quite sure since it's still a musty tomb. And in this area, you see 4 coffins, obviously for more poor individuals. The 3 that are open seem empty inside.
Verdant, you need to fix the dynamic lighting. I'm seeing 2 walls. Well done.
Ari's casting that shadow. The snake is doing that to them.
I just looked down the well.
That isn't a well, that's
I
a
can
pillar.
pass through walls.
Oh, it's a pillar? I thought it was a well.
No, if it was a well, you probably would have been pushed into it already.
Could I request all of you to just stop moving for a second?
No.
Quick, everybody
I
start
can pass
artistically
through walls.
drawing geometric designs with the line tool.
Yes.
There, that should be fixed. For the most part. Alright, now I'm back in here and fixed the lighting issue that you guys are complaining about.
I wasn't complaining. I was just giving a heads up.
Exploiting it, yes. That's another way to complain.
If I wanted to exploit it, I would have moved my character unexplored.
Alright, anyway, you're all collected in this room. You can move on 30 feet at a time.
Where'd the angel go?
He's dead. Don't worry about it.
But the snake's still there. He's not
There
dead,
is a
obviously.
door.
Oh, there he is. He was just hiding under his snake. That's fine.
As he does.
Dead
Can I notice anything weird about the door?
Okay, yes, we go up.
If you remember, this is the way that you entered into the place from. Here you have a door with a with an iron pad in front of it, with an opening for a key, which is on the right here, and a dead end.
Well, everyone
Nothing to
stand
see
back.
here, people.
I'm trying the key.
Quickly
Sister.
though, a perception check reveals from Valak that there's a sound of... Jesus Christ, what was that?
Hit my health. Sorry.
Be careful, Cal.
As well.
The sound of bones and metal striking stone floor in the room beyond.
From behind the door that Fia's at.
Yep, and Fia, if
You
you're
can sense.
and if you're doing tremor sense, Fia,
Yeah. Okay.
anyway, all right.
That's 3, right?
Yep.
3 things. Stealth. Slowly open the door.
All right, so you put your key into the lock, and it turns smoothly, and the door is open.
Barrage.
Not yet. Can't.
Within,
Do
you see
not impede
Valak,
my
Valak
flight.
shouts, "Don't rush in! There are skeletons in there."
Thank you for breaking the stealth, by the way.
Yeah.
Skeletons armored and in chainmail and shields turn their attentions towards the now open door. Among them, there is a raven resting on a sarcophagus. The raven doesn't really stir as well, it stirs as you enter, but doesn't really fly away or do anything as the skeletons are disturbed. Roll for initiative.
Yeah. Oops.
Wow, that's some impressively
Jesus.
bad initiative. Holy shit.
Run away!
Okay, say goodbye to the
See, since you said Isaac is aware that that's the exit,
Well, you don't even care about running away like that. You can just teleport.
yes, but I can at least bring one person with me. Oh, right, where's William?
You haven't checked on him, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't end up doing that.
Well, he's not here, so...
Yeah, I know that much. Like, he's probably still in that room, however.
Alright, the skeleton marches forward and swings its sword at Fia.
Ouch.
Oof.
That's 19. Yep. So I'm at -4.
Bye, Moid.
Alright, so Fia went down. The skeleton pulls out its sword from Fia's chest, and its jaw makes a clacking noise. It seems to cackle. This other skeleton moves 20 feet and stops. And one moves close to the corner and stops. Isaac, it's your turn.
Teleport the body away.
It's not a body yet. Come on.
Oh wait,
The
I'm not
corpse.
snapping to center. There we go. I don't quite have sufficient line of sight on either of those. I only have line of sight on you. So, would you like to be a little bit further back? Since there is a gun behind you.
Well, I can't answer that question.
You're asking I was gonna say a corpse. You're asking
Then I'll
a-
ask you.
Soon to be
Hey,
corpse.
unconscious person, would you like to be teleported? Well, yes, please.
Oh, so they're unconscious. Okay, so I'll just teleport
You're,
them.
you're asking for
over there.
consent from an unconscious person.
I kind of missed the unconscious part. So if they're just unconscious, I'm just gonna be tossing them around with me. I'm just gonna keep that. They're just generally out of danger.
Okay, so you're teleporting Fia right there?
Yep.
Because Fia's unconscious, she doesn't get a will save.
Yep.
Nor would I want to.
Asleep people do not consent.
Asleep people
Christ.
cannot consent.
Anyway, Isabel.
The real question is, what can I do?
Not die.
Run the fuck away. Get away from
Conjure
the fucking
something just
twilight.
keep them busy.
You do have spell points still, don't you?
Yeah, I have like 2 left.
Well, good time to use.
Yeah, Brimful my dragon.
Oh yes,
Plant
that
dragon
thing.
Yes. I have an image almost for it right now.
Okay, I'll have to find it here in a second.
It could just be a cube, I don't mind.
There you got a cockatrice. Be happy.
And I put it in front of the skeleton. And it attacks.
Okay.
The skeleton needs to make a will save to beat It's
Okay, so it doesn't disbelieve. But
yeah, no, it doesn't.
take any damage. Well, I don't think you have the second illusion touch, do you?
I do.
Okay, you do, but still doesn't take any damage. Do you want to move your character? Okay, there you go. Alright, Grosvenor.
Do I have fire in line? From here to here.
Yes, but that skeleton that you're pointing at has partial cover.
Then I'm running the fuck away.
Well, I mean, you could just 5-foot step and shoot the skeleton that the cockatrice is fighting, or the
No.
dragon is fighting.
No. No, it just graped one of us, so I'm just gonna run. And I do a full movement and I run 60 feet. Or was it 90?
If you're doing full round action, you can move up to 4 times your speed. In one direction, yeah.
There we go.
Alright, morale was broken. Valak?
Valak
No, I'm
will
just saving myself.
retreat to here, and he will create a
wall?
yeah, well, not a wall, but a grate of iron bars, like you would find in a prison cell across this this. I can't get the damn snapping thing from there to there across that gap.
There.
Yes.
A candy wrapper. Alright, let's see. Lucian has a turn. He quickly confides, brother, those, iron bars are, real, yes?
Valak winks at Lucian and says, "Yes, they're completely real."
You know what, I'm just gonna have that say that, yes, he doesn't believe you're telling the truth. Alright, he moves up a little and he, shouts, you who have blasphemed against the gods, feel my wrath, and he immediately casts... God, he doesn't have much, does he? He makes someone glow. With radiance.
Nomad, nobody move in my firing lane, please. I will possibly use barrage.
Okay. That skeleton should be casting light now, but I won't for the sake of keeping the frame rate good. The skeleton swings at the cockatrice again, or attacks the creature in front of. I should probably just roll resist, will resist, check. Nope, still believes it. Alright, so they're held off by that cockatrice. And this guy just slowly approaches from the rear. Isaac?
Wait, I get a turn actually in between him and the skeletons. I'm at -4.
Yes, I have to, yeah. Roll fortitude save to see if you stabilize. Or else you take -1. Yep, alright, you're stabilized. But you're still not gonna recover health, until you rest.
So, Burton,
Yes?
first off, what do these doors look like? Are the doors like the doors reinforced with metal as well, or is it just wood?
They're wooden doors with iron frames.
Nice. So, would I have enough movement to move here, and then reforge these doors? The metal on these doors to be pretty much solid in every connection.
You'd have to close them to do that, but sure.
So that's kind of my strategy so far. Move over there, close the doors, and reforge them into a wall.
Actually, wait, was
Functionally.
there limit on your reforge based upon weight of material?
As I read it, my maximum is my recover ore size, which would be
Yeah, then it's too heavy for that.
the iron frame itself, because my current recover ore should be somewhere greater than 60 pounds. Probably 70-ish by now. Look, where's that? 60 at 2. Where's recover ore? Oh, I know. Then would I be able to close the doors and reforge the hinges solid?
Sure you can.
Then Isaac is going to attempt that.
Okay. just approach, do your action to close the doors, and next round you could probably do that. But which means
Isaac will, as his last action, shout out, brothers, come help me reinforce this door.
there we go. Your line of sight is now cut off from that room. Valak, no, Isabel, does your illusion require line of sight to keep it? Or Valak, since you have illusion as well?
It does not mention that.
Unless she specifically took there's a talent that allows you to control something without line of sight. So unless she
Okay,
specifically
so-
took that, it's still
Okay,
there,
then no.
but it can't do anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Alright.
look believable in this round. Alright, so Isabel's turn.
Yep, so I'm gonna help my brother blockade the door. As he asked.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do, because I don't think I can do anything else.
Yeah, so far you don't have any resistance yet. It'd be really great if you guys had the key that Fia had.
Did I witness the key? Because I could just reforge part of the door into the key.
That would be a... God, what craft skill would that be?
Get the key!
Well,
Can I-
anyway, it's Grovenor's turn right now anyway. But you can shout
What
something to
did
that
I miss?
effect.
Yeah, that's
Well, did
pretty
I-
much all I do.
It seems like your compatriots haven't run away immediately. On sight with the enemy.
I will approach 30 feet.
Some tank you are.
I am not a tank. I am a high caliber rifle.
With hit points and healing ability that outstrips all the rest of your party.
Hey, if they want to remain there, is their problem, not mine. And I heal myself.
As you would. Okay,
Wait,
Valak's
wait,
turn.
wait. Can I heal Fia? To see if I can...
Yes, you can. But you're not within range.
Yeah, I think heal has touch, right?
Yeah, unless you have
Yeah.
Unless
ranged.
you have the range feat, yeah. Talent.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Using his last spell point to heal himself rather than the downed teammate.
I am more important, for I deal more damage.
Well, it's not a matter of dealing more or less. Fia can't do any damage right now.
Well, that's not true. Thea can be damaged herself over time.
Yes, be soft cover for your escape.
Mm,
Alright, so Valak's turn.
All right, so Valak will search Fia for the key.
Just
Which
Give her a
is
nice patting down.
which is kind of simple because it's still in her hand. She really didn't have much time to put it away after she opened the door and had a skeleton run up and stab her in the chest.
Hmm.
Yes, feel the guilt.
What kind of chest? What kind of check would be reforging the lock into a solid block of metal?
Can I comment on the fact that you were stuck on chest? Anyway, God, we're forging the lock. That'd be. Let's go knowledge engineering.
Yeah. Basically, all I'd want to do is turn the lock into a permanent deadbolt.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, you can do that knowledge check.
I'll do a knowledge check on my turn, and
Cabal
if I
is
don't know
muted
how.
again.
Okay, but Valek does have the key that he found on Fia's person, and he can move and hand it over.
He moves to...
Or move and just lock the door. Push between us.
He can't do that this round either.
Ah.
You used up all of his actions, you see.
Ah.
Well, I mean, he has the swift action that he can hand the key to one of you guys. So you can do it on your turn.
Yeah, he hands the key to Isaac.
Man, that illusion is really holding up despite it, just standing there staring blankly into space.
I'd like to imagine it just has an idle animation when you're not paying attention to it.
Okay, and from behind the door, you can hear a somewhat mystical, projected sounding voice calling out to you. What would that voice be? You insolent curs. What are you doing interrupting my work?
That creature has no idea what a mistake it just made.
Oh, sir,
Yeah.
we'd like to share our love of Jeb with you. Are you interested in our Neat Tower magazine?
What are you fools doing here?
As I said, we just wanted to share our love of Jeb with you.
I know there are more than one of you. You must have mouths to speak with. You cannot distract these skeletons for long with that paltry illusion of yours.
Oh. Let's see. Isaac will take the non-magic solution of locking the door with a key for now. And, let's see. Character. Take a step back from the door.
Quickly, Calronis, what was your character's caster level? Cal?
Looks like Cal can't talk. He's writing 3 in the chat.
There we go. I accidentally clicked on another channel. So, I am a 3rd level caster, yes.
Okay, so your illusion's probably winking out this round unless you have anything to increase the duration with. No wait, it's concentration up to like a minute per caster level?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're still good then. All right. So yeah, Isaac, you
At the
did
end of
your.
Isaac's turn, he's putting down a loot space here, a very small one, and is starting to wind up. So, what does he have on him?
He has a key.
Yes, I am back, silly.
Yes, but he used. Oh, that's the key is probably not the heaviest thing he has on him. Hmm. Let's see.
Well,
He's just
let's
gonna
say
toss one of his.
Let's say your turn ends with Isaac rifling through his clothes real quick.
Yep.
Isabel, your turn.
So I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
There. Oh, there will do. And I should have line of sight here, so if one comes out, I can hit it with something. Even though my thing can't do anything against it.
So, Verdant, quick question: if Isaac decided to teleport both of us beyond this illusionary iron bar, would it get a bonus to believability?
Probably yes. And it's Grovenor's turn. Sunhound.
He wrote, "Got to get something to eat" in the chat, so presumably he'll be back in a few
Okay,
minutes.
we'll skip him for right now. Lucian asks aloud, brothers and sisters, what shall we do?
Shoot them until they die. I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. You can do your turn now then.
Why is this fucking Microsoft? Why is Discord so sensitive right now?
Isaac responds back with, "Brother, we should go find a heavy object."
There are heavy objects.
That may have fixed it.
Have you seen it here?
Well, Lucian would respond, there are coffins down this hallway, brother.
We should. Are we technically out of turn order or still in it?
Well, talking is a free action.
Okay, so like, those are a bit distance, brother. Does any of us have the? Do any of us have creations here?
William does, I think.
Wonderful.
But he's not present.
You see, Isaac gets divine inspiration. Brothers, perhaps we should relocate this threat and let William to handle it.
Have we found a use for William?
Actually, no, wait. Never mind. He does not have creation.
Oh, nice.
I mean, unless I spent like his level up doing that. Okay, anyway, it's Germinor's turn. Go ahead and move Sunhound.
I will approach again. Back to my original position.
But does he believe the iron bars?
Possibly so. Valak, it's back to your turn again.
Can he push past through these people?
Yes.
Okay. So he's going to move here and put some meat shields
don't
between
believe the
him and
iron
the
bar.
bad guys.
Sorry.
What did you say?
Okay, you
I
interact
don't
the
believe they are
bars and you
involved.
disbelieve them.
Yep. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, finally one of the skeletons disbelieves it. You see the door shake and rattle. The voice from behind the door asks, "Who are you? From which country of ignorance do you hail?" I'm guessing he's
Isaac
not.
is tempted
We
to
don't really
respond.
know, do we?
Isaac is tempted to respond. We are ignorant of which country which country of ignorance we hail from.
Valak says, "We come from a land down under."
Impossible. The Earth is flat. No, that is not an actual response.
Oh, Isaac would respond back with, "We can go outside and perform an experiment to prove the curvature of the Earth if you want."
God no. All right. So anyway, the door remains firm for now.
Mm. You see, I think the correct solution at this point is for Isaac to come here and reforge the hinges into solid cylinders of metal so that they can't rotate.
Can you reforge openings for me to shoot through them?
I can do that
not in
too.
the wood.
Oh, I actually can do it in the wood now because I have Alter Destroy, and I could probably open a hole. Oh no, that's Precision Destroy. Yeah, I'm just gonna make the hinges not move. Also, I'm gonna and after that, like I don't have a movement though. As a free action, I say to the brothers, let's go find more materials.
Very well.
All right. After
Yeah,
you've functionally welded the door shut, you have more free actions to do. You can operate outside of turn order, but I'm going to keep track of time.
Yeah, the first thing Isaac is gonna do is Isaac is going to go over to where those coffins were and inspect if they have any metal on them.
What about that armor suit off that skeleton that we found in that cave part of the dungeon? Would that help? Valak?
Yes, like any metal at this point, because Isaac has a 200 IQ plan.
Any metal is this thing here in the wall metal?
Like so long as the total mass is less than, I believe, 30 pounds, I should be. All right, let me go look at that. Where's my spheres?
This here,
Geomatching.
is it metal?
Nature.
Valak is running
yes,
back to.
but it's also screwed into the wall.
Valak is running back to get that suit of armor off that.
I like how Fia's
corpse in the cave.
just laying there unconscious.
Oh shit, Fia.
I would remain here.
I'm assuming Growthnull is gonna heal her, so that's...
I don't have a spell points.
Yes, I can work with
Do
60
you-
pounds of metal.
Do you not have medicine?
Nope.
It.
I have the ultimate healing stick if that's what you mean. You know, they're giving her the final resting place.
Yes, these coffins. Or no, the coffins aren't preferable. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the door. Cantrip myself with
alright.
basic light to see it.
Okay, gonna give you the.
I'm going to
the
try
light
and
now.
help Ada. Yeah. There.
Valak has returned with the suit of armor off of that skeleton.
Good, Isaac.
Okay,
grabs the suit
by
of
the
armor.
well, by the time you turn from there, something actually happens here. You see a spectral hand and body start moving through the door. It is a spectral image of what seems to be a knight of sorts, clad in armored mail. Because you're the closest thing to it, it swings its sword through you.
Swift actions are not reactions, are they?
No.
That's unfortunate. And there is.
No, lucky you. You have a touch AC higher than 8.
Nice. So Isaac will just ignore it for now because what he plans to do is a little more important.
Okay, and only Valak can see the ghost that came through the door.
I can see part of it.
Well, I think the only other one that can see part of it would be Isabel with the line of sight. Isabel, are you focusing on like moving Fia or something?
Yes. Or at least trying to get Fia to not be dead or dying.
Well, Fia's not dying, but is unconscious still because of, a hole in her chest. So if you want to drag her body somewhere reasonably safer, just show where you're dragging the character to.
Alright, so do we know what's down this way?
Which way?
The way above us.
That's towards
Where you came from.
That's where we came from. Where we originally entered the dungeon.
About here's where I drag her off to. That's 30 feet.
Okay. Alright, now we go back to Isaac's turn.
Yes. So these doors. Is one side of the door's frame heavier than 60 pounds?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. So what Isaac wants to do is take the armor he has and reforge it to inside of the lock mechanism and do just absolutely render that lock inoperable.
Oof. I don't think you really need to check for that since you're just filling up space. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just volume. I'm doing a volumetric fill of the lock mechanism.
Let's
as much
do
whatever
a
material we
disabled device check. No, you don't have disabled device.
No, it's
skill ranks
technically
invested.
not even disabled.
Well, just for my sanity, can you roll? Let's see, 1d20 plus caster level plus your modifier, which is 1d20 plus 8. Okay, you successfully fill up the lock.
That door
sabotaging
is
it so that door can't be opened again the normal way.
good. And I look at the ghost while I'm doing it, knowingly,
Okay.
very provocatively.
You look at the ghost sensually.
Stop sexually assaulting the ghost. Ghost, or however the fuck you pronounce it.
I'm basically operating under the assumption that whatever's in that room can see through the perspective of this ghost, and it knows I just trapped it in there.
Yep, that is an oddity. But you do have to keep in mind the door has a constitution of its own. You hear weapons thwacking against the wooden parts of the door.
Yes, but we have an injured person, and I'm most concerned with buying time.
Yep, you have bought some time. Eswell's turn.
So the way to our left here is exit.
Yes. Exit door.
Yeah, because I can return to that exit anytime I want. They can't.
Okay, Governor?
I will
They can
move
do an
here,
action, correct? Just quick check of that.
Wait.
What are you trying to do, Eswell?
Is it possible to put pressure or at least try to bandage her wound at all?
Do you have the heal skill?
No, but I'm assuming Isabel would know how to bandage at least. Or something like that.
That would be usage of a heal skill, and if you had bandages, it'd be using those bandages. Do you have a healer's kit?
I, at most, have some cloth on me.
We can go over that next round. Alright, Governor, you're just retreating back again?
And keeping watch.
From afar, yes. That's what we call retreating. Valak.
It's not retreat. It's a tactical
Evasion of harm, yes, retreating.
So let's see. Did we establish if I use my cantrip attack, does that break concentration on the?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay.
Any standard
then if
action does.
And then if I were to reestablish that, that would cost another spell point.
Indeed, it would.
Okay. Well, I suppose the iron bars aren't going to be much use against a ghost anyways, so he'll use his cantrip attack against the ghost
Alright.
using electric.
Okay, has no effect.
And retreat.
Actually, wait.
Do not put yourself on my life of fire.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see where you were. So he'll go there.
Alright, so it's the enemy's turn again. The ghost swings at you. AC. Well, an ethereal being isn't actually able to interact with most things on the physical plane. The sword passing through you that would otherwise be opening up a wound causes not immense pain, but great pain, like your flesh is cramping. as it stabs into your shoulder.
So I don't take hit point damage?
Oh no, you still take 4 hit point damage. It's just not in the form of a open wound or something. You can see small gaps of, small viewport gaps opening up in the door. You can hear the voice calling out from beyond. Are you one of those ignorants from the DRNS, or perhaps their Hunters Guild?
I will answer him honestly. I am not.
Then have you sought me out?
No, we sought refuge in this, or rather than refuge, we were here on a separate mission involving something in the cave outside, and stumbled upon the place. Should probably do better to hide the entrance.
It was not part of my research to dig up a concealment for this tunnel. I posted the dead there to guard it. If you cease interrupting my research, I can let you pass.
Isaac responds cordially at the mention of research. Is very sympathetic with interrupting research. Like, yes, I am. I too would hate to have my research interrupted. And Cat just calmly starts walking away. Like there is a genuine sense of like zealotry when Isaac mentions his research.
Okay, the sword swinging at the doors doesn't stop because you didn't undo anything.
Isaac looks at the skeletons, still swinging at the door, looks at the lock, and continues to walk away.
Alright, so is everyone moving in the general direction of the exit now?
Yeah.
Except for Lucian, who is apparently still somewhere over
Shh.
here.
He
And of
was
course,
midway.
William, who is still locked himself in the room over.
Yeah, he was midway through dragging a casket out into the hallway while the exchange was going on, but then he saw like everyone leaving the door, so he decides to follow along.
Isaac, if he saw him, would have motioned to just be quiet and calmly follow him, as if nothing's wrong.
Of course, Lucian doesn't do quiet because, Lucian. He asks aloud, "Are we not cleansing this place of the evil ones?"
Isaac responds back, looks at the in the general direction it came from, and says, "You are welcome to, brother," and continues walking.
Why
Right.
did you put it on my line of fire?
Well, the ghost is following after, slowly, albeit.
Yes, Isaac looks back at the ghost and cordially responds with, I need to go retrieve the last of our members, and we will be on our way."
Alright, so you can go ahead and do that.
Yep. Also, as he's heading back, he looks back and says, "Oh yeah, what this angel does is no longer any of our concern. Feel free to deal with it how you will."
I would have you have it noted that the voice wasn't coming from the ghost.
Up here, let's see. Isaac is more careful with the bits he can't see.
Okay, this is a soft combat round, so you can move within 30-foot intervals safely. Because the ghost isn't really chasing you with much of a hurry.
So, Isaac comes up to William, tells him we are done, and that we are leaving.
He was reading this diary as you walked in. He said, "Brother, there's this most fascinating news. If you look into these pages, it seems like." And I'm assuming you cut him off there to say, "Leaving."
No, not exactly. Says, "Oh, great, brother. Let's talk about it while we walk."
Shalom, Goyim.
How the fuck did you get in here?
Shalom, I am a Jew.
No.
We are in the middle of a recording. Shh.
Yes.
Isaac is just walking along, practically placating William as we talk about this wonderful entry.
Can
Well, I
Valak roll knowledge arcana to know what would be an effective attack against a ghost?
Knowledge religion.
Would I know if my weapon will do damage to that thing?
Well, you can also roll knowledge religion. Valak would know from. Actually, he wouldn't. He was not able to get the proper roll. Grosvenor, on the other hand, knows that magic has like. Magic weapons deal like half the effectiveness to ethereal things, but anything that is not of magic origin has no effect whatsoever. And other than that, all undead are immune to the effects of cold, and ghosts in specific take no effect from electricity.
I wonder if I
But
will
most
shoot it
undead
or
take full
not.
damage from positive energy.
These people are leaving, and I was about to shoot it.
I am practically hurting William at this point. We are shoulder to shoulder. I am very, quote, engaged in what he's telling me about this book and keeping his attention distracted as we walk out the door.
All right.
I will come next time and show you my research. I fuck off.
All right. So you all run out to the cave, and I think that since we're 2 hours 30 minutes in, and I assume that Calronis needs to sleep for his work.
Work-wise, I currently have not heard back from that job yet, so I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, no problem, but we take a rest.
Yeah, I'd like to get a little bit further out of the cave. Just
Well,
to
I'm
the
not.
lion
I'm
bit
not moving
and,
I'm not moving the character models.
And did this during the beginning of the combat.
yeah,
The
no, I meant
beginning.
like this section. Yeah, this is where I want it to be. Like, okay, now we can regroup and say, okay, that was a bit more than we could chew, and start
Indeed it
dealing
was.
with and start dealing rather searching through our supplies for things to help unconscious person.
I'm currently using whatever I have, like my clothing, to try to stop the bleeding. And using my magic, my cantrips, to clean the blood off my clothing.
Do a heal check.
I will shove a vial of blood into Fia's mouth.
Yikes.
I don't know if that helps. Fia, roll fortitude save to not drown.
Is it possible to stop that from happening?
To stop Sunhound from happening? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Drowning is does it count as suffocation?
yeah, I would like to
Yes.
stop.
Oh, okay, so it's 20 then.
Okay, yeah, suffocation or inhalation, that's definitely what Sundown was about to do to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're...
Also, the Isaac's last recommendation is to cantrip up this hole with dirt.
Yep, do it.
William says, but a ghost doesn't need a physical... isn't get impeded by a physical barrier.
There are skeletons.
Brother, we are not concerned with the ghost immediately.
Oh, then fair enough, I suppose. I might apply my magics to make this dirt barrier.
I can shoot the ghost. That's why it's not a big problem. Also, I'm happy to see that the horses are alive.
All right, so there's a wall now, and I think this is a good stopping point. We can do the rest stuff afterwards.
Yeah. Those were just the few loose ends I wanted to tie up.
All right, and for everyone on YouTube and the Discord, thanks for joining us. I made a small change to the way I run this, and I have actually put in a donation link if anyone really cares to make these happen more often. You know, just my own incentive to produce more of these types of RPG videos. Should be in the description of the video here when we're done. And other than that, thanks for joining. Anyone have
See
any
ya,
last words?
amigos.
Works for me. And